Hello there, and welcome to another edition of the Manitowoc Ice Monthly Spotlight. My name is Jason MacDonald, Technical Service Trainer here at Manitowoc Ice. Today we're going to be talking about the Manitowoc Ice Tech Fact Series and what that is, how you find it, and everything that's going to entail. So we're going to bring our presentation back up here. Sorry as you see me look away from that camera, but I'm trying to run the whole show today on my own, and we will see how that goes. Just like any other Manitowoc Monthly Spotlight, or what you previously knew as the Manitowoc Webcast series. There's going to be a quiz at the end of this one. We're not really testing your knowledge. I'm trying to get your opinions on things. Did you know this existed? What are you looking to see next? And try to teach you a few things about how to find this information. But I'm not really going to quiz you on information the way we do with our normal monthly spotlights, where we talk about a specific topic. But same thing that we normally do. It's going to be computer and mobile friendly, and what you're going to end up doing is filling out all the information. The key that we're going to have at the end there is you need to give us an email address and click submit so we know that you saw it, and that way we can reach out to you whenever you're ready for us to tell you if you won one of our little swag bags that we hand out with these. But today we're going to talk about Ice Tech Facts. So what is a Manitowoc Ice Tech Fact? What's its purpose? Obviously, Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts stands for frequently asked questions. So this is stuff that we hear about. Here's our current lineup right now. We've got Indigo and Indigo Next. Got about 10, 15 videos there and more to come. We've got our Neo Undercounter line that we're talking about. We've got the Manitowoc Flake and Nugget line. We've got a couple videos there on our specialty undercounters. So the SMS 50, which we've been making since the early 2000s, that has been replaced by the UCP 50. We did a webcast back when it was still a webcast on that new model. It's the replacement for the SMS 50, and the USE 50, or the Crystal Craft Premier, as some people understand it and know it by its full name. We've got a couple of videos there, and then we're going to keep putting stuff out for the storage bin and hotel dispensers. Goal there is to get a couple of videos about how you replace those hinges or take a door off and the like on both the B series bin and the D series bin. We're going to do both of those. We did not forget about Cool Air. Currently, there are not any Cool Air videos out there, but those will end up being housed on the same platform on our YouTube channel. But we will have a lineup on the Cool Air website once those start rolling out. So, what is a tech fact? The big key with a Manitowoc Ice Tech Fact, again, it's frequently asked questions. What we're going to do is a short 5-minute video, and what we're trying to do is show you what we're getting questions about on our Manitowoc Ice technical support lines. So what we're going to do is show you some of the things that have been out there. And keep in mind, Ice Tech Facts have been out there for a little while now. We just really want to tell you how you find it and really kind of plug this here on this monthly spotlight today. But the purpose is it's a short 5-minute video. We've got videos out there about how to diagnose an ice machine not getting water and Indigo Next. There's one out there about how to diagnose a fan cycle control switch or figure out what's going on with that fan. We've got one on the old original Indigo, so not the Indigo Next, how to get the machine to start if the touchpad's non-responsive. Key on this is it's a way to see what we're telling you over the phones, and it gives you a chance to see it if you're waiting for technical support from the Manitowoc Ice service team. Gives you a chance to see what's going on. So where can we find those things? The big bit that you have here is you can go to manitowocice.com, click on service, and click on training, and then you'll see that there's a bunch of gray tabs. I'm going to show you that as well. And you can click on Ice Tech FAQs or facts. And it'll show you all that lineup that we had on the previous slide. What you'll notice, though, whenever you click on one of those, is it's going to take you to a video that we've posted onto YouTube. So that second link there on that information bubble, that's letting you know that you can find this straight on YouTube and going to the playlists. One of the reasons I'm highlighting that is because this is the Manitowoc Ice YouTube channel. It's not a Manitowoc Ice service training YouTube channel. So there's things out there about when we're at trade shows and when we're launching new product, good stuff to see. But if you're only looking for service Ice Tech Facts, Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts, that playlist, that second link is what you're going to be looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our over to our website, and I'm going to show you where you can find things and how you will maintain them. So got to get out of that, and we have to get into our website, which is not showing up right now. All right, so if you didn't know, Manitowoc Ice is a part of Pentair at this point. So whenever I open up an internet browser, it's going to take me straight to Pentair things. But what you're going to want to do is go to manitowocice.com. Do not head over to manitowoc.com. That you'll find that is a crane company. So if you're used to finding information from Manitowoc Ice on our website, you're going to go to manitowocice.com. And this is brought to you by the service department. So we're going to want to click on this service tab. And then you'll see that we've got a few things on this service tab: our locator, the training tab, warranty, our electronic document catalog, and our Indigo firmware updates. It's also got our jobs posting, but we're talking about training, so we're going to click on training. All right, so once you're here, you got some gray tabs. We have some old videos that were out there, but what we're looking for, this is where you'd find your spotlights that you're watching today, but we're going to Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts. So you'll see, hey, I showed you the spotlight, I showed you the lineup before, but here we're going to show you where you can find videos, and all of this is going to be a link. So if you needed to see what's going on with how do you remove a water pump, we're going to show you that. And look, it brought me straight over to YouTube. So at that point, you're going to see what's going on here.
Hi, my name is David Irvin, Territory Service Manager for Manitowoc Ice Machines, with a quick video on how to remove the water pump from the Indigo Legacy Indigo platform, the Indigo Next, as well as the S model machines. So if you do have a faulty water pump, obviously you got to get to it. Before we start digging into the machine, always disconnect power from the machine so no accidents can happen. So I'm going to disconnect power from the machine. All right, now I'm going to remove the water curtain. Just take your hands in the center, kind of pop those together, squeeze it together a little bit. It'll pop right out. Next, we got to remove the water trough. So in order to remove the water trough, the easiest way to do this, cross your arms, use your thumbs to pull the tabs in. It'll pop right out, okay? Next step, we're going to remove the water pump. We're simply going to pull it straight down. It's kind of hard to see with me in the way, but there's a little connector there. That's your voltage connector for the water pump. You've got your water pump here. A couple of things before you replace the water pump. Maybe the pump's not pumping or something. You want to kind of inspect here. There's a screen that goes onto the bottom of this. Make sure the screen is not plugged. If the screen is not plugged, this bottom piece along the pump itself is removable. There's a little tab right there on the front of the pump. You just simply take a flathead. You kind of have to work your way around a little bit, both sides, a little bit on each side. Kind of navigate your way around the pump. You'll get it to a point to where there's a little clip on the front. You got to release it. Once you do that, you'll have access to the impeller. Good opportunity. Make sure there's no trash in here where the discharge of the pump is. Make sure that there's no trash in here that could slow your water flow down. If it's a bad pump, you know what? If it's warranty, of course, you want to return it to your distributor. If it's out of warranty, you can just toss it away. Okay. Now, put this back in place. Make sure all this is snapped in place. Okay. Sometimes it's easy just kind of push down on it. Make sure everything is in place like it should be. Give it a couple of good squeezes. If you did remove the screen, go ahead and reinstall the screen back in place. Okay. Now, if you got a new pump, all this is already done. Simply reverse your steps. Reconnect voltage to the pump. Slide the pump up in place. And give it a push until you feel it snap in place. Reverse your other steps. Put the water trough back in. Reinstall your water curtain. Reconnect power. It's going to check for an update. Turn the machine on. Fortunately, one of the first things that comes on is the water pump. I hear the water pump running. Success. We're done. Hope you enjoyed this video.
So that was just one of our videos, but one of the things that you're going to want to do, is actually follow our channel overall. So if you go straight to YouTube, what you're going to want to do at that point is you're going to want to search for Manitowoc Ice. So just Manitowoc Ice. Don't look for any of the other things that are out there. There's a lot of people putting out content on our own. The key that you're looking for is our logo, that white snowflake on that blue background. You'll notice that our channel name is at Manitowoc Ice 411. So you would click here. And it's always going to bring up a video. So I'm going to pause that because what I'm trying to do is show you how to get to those playlists. So you're at the home here, and we've got a bunch of playlists out there. So we're going to click on our playlist, and you'll see, hey, Manitowoc Ice Tech FAQs, Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts. We've got things out there, old service training videos, service cleaning videos, marketing videos. But today we're talking about Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts. So we're going to view that full playlist. And you'll see it's going to bring everything up that we've got. We've got how to disassemble a flaker nugget top discharge evaporator assembly. We've got the old Manitowoc Indigo, if you're getting gibberish, as we like to call it here in service, on the display. And you can just find these videos specifically. Just highlighting that if you look here, this is where you'll find a lot of the videos. They're all going to be housed here as we go. Another key with this, when you do search Manitowoc Ice, if you want to know when we drop new content, you need to subscribe to the channel. So whenever we put out a new video, if you're a subscriber to our channel, you're going to get updates that said, hey, Manitowoc Ice put something out. So at that point, you're going to want to see what's going on there. And it could be a simple video about how to adjust something. It could be a challenging video about how to fully disassemble something like you saw with those flaker nugget videos. But this is where you're going to be able to find everything, and just wanted to be able to highlight those things for you. So we're going to get back to our presentation at this point. All right, so told you what a tech fact was and how to get to it. So big things, again, you saw that we've got two ways to find those videos. Going to manitowocice.com, clicking on training, clicking on service, clicking on training, and then choosing the gray Manitowoc Ice Tech Fact tab. Or you can go straight to YouTube to find what we've got out there. That's just personal preference. I've shown you how to find them both. So we're going to talk about some what's coming up next. So it's currently the November series that I'm recording right now. So I want to talk about what we're going to cover here in December. I'm going to go over refrigeration system and diagnostics for the Neo Undercounter line. And then January 2024, we're going to go over the Indigo Next cleaning procedure. I'm going to show how to break that machine down, a few tricks. I know we seem to cover cleaning every year, but cleaning is an important topic, and we're always going to cover it. If you have ever been to the Manitowoc Ice factory school, if you have been in the last year and a half, 2 years, there's best chance that I was your instructor. And usually I'll tell you, hey, the first thing we got to do on a machine more than 6 months old is check that it's clean. We end up being a janitor on ice machines before we ever get to be technicians. And when we're done being janitors, we might get to be technicians. So in January, we're going to go over the Indigo Next cleaning procedure. But this slide is going to maintain, give you guys a chance to click that QR code if you're looking for something. We'll also drop the link there on the comments of the YouTube video. There's only so many things that I can come up with about what you guys want to see. Now, remember, if you do submit something here, we're trying to keep it 5 minutes, just so that way you can see what it is you're trying to troubleshoot. So this link here is to tell us what you want to see for future content. That could be for the Ice Tech Facts series. That could also be for the Manitowoc Ice monthly spotlights like you're watching today. Spotlights, again, will be somewhere around 30 minutes, whereas our Ice Tech Facts series is only going to be 5 minutes. If it's something that is going to be too much for a 5-minute video, we'll try to condense it, or we'll break it into multiple videos if it's necessary. So at the end of our spotlight today, you're going to see that we have a QR code that's going to come up on the screen. Also want to highlight, when you went into that training tab, you could click on the Manitowoc Level 3 Factory School tab. We just held a school in October. Unfortunately, we were not able to hold our November class, so our next one coming up, and registration is closed, sorry, is the December 4th through 8th class. And if you click on that tab, you'll see what we've got for the rest of the 2024 spring season. Again, you got to click submit. Otherwise, I'm not going to know where to send your certificate to, or what you're looking for, or who you are. Want to be able to tell you about any of our training opportunities as they come. And again, even though we're not going to be trying to test knowledge so deeply here like we do on our other topics, we're still going to give a chance to win our little swag bag here. Still have that tape measure. Looks like we've got a Manitowoc Ice hat there, a little tote bag. We've got a lens cleaner, a envelope cutter there, and it looks like we've still got those Band-Aids. So for every 25 quiz submissions, we'll draw a name for a swag bundle. If within the first month of our original airing, again, now that we're not doing this live, we're going to give you about a month so we can make it so people can submit. And Manitowoc employees, I do appreciate all your support here at Manitowoc Ice, but you guys aren't eligible. I'm not eligible. So this is for our fans out there who are out in the field looking for information about how to troubleshoot our equipment. So I do want to thank you all for coming today. Big fan of doing these every month, and a big fan of being able to continue with our Ice Tech Facts series. I hope that I've been able to tell you enough about that series today. Again, my name is Jason MacDonald. I am the technical service trainer here at Manitowoc Ice. So good chance that if you've been following our series, and whether it's the Manitowoc Monthly Spotlight, its predecessor, the Manitowoc Ice Monthly Webcast, or the Manitowoc Ice Tech Facts series, there's a good chance you're going to keep seeing my face. So I do thank you all for coming here today. Please go ahead and try to scan that QR code. Otherwise, the URL is up there as well, and we will drop that link into the comments of the video below when this ends up going live. And I want to thank you again for coming. I'm going to put this back up on the screen and let it sit for a little while. See you next month.